Welcome back. It is 5:23 right now. So, earlier this year, U.S. News and World Report voted the Mediterranean diet as the #1 best overall diet to be following in this week's Healthier Together. An associate professor of food and nutrition at Seattle Pacific University explains just how easy it is to adopt this approach to food.
Having lived in the U.S. for over 25 years now, I've been very curious and kind of fascinated by this tension that exists around food. There's a lot of focus and interest in individual food products and individual foods and individual food groups and individual nutrients. And so all of these trends lead people to dramatically change their diets, emphasizing individual food groups or individual nutrients, but kind of losing sight of the big picture. And really the big picture is what the Mediterranean diet is all about. People in the Mediterranean region are significantly less concerned about the minute aspects of their daily eating. They're so much more concerned about maintaining the food tradition, maintaining the overall food culture, and being really proud of that food culture, and allowing their meals and daily food choices to emulate that food culture. In addition, there isn't one Mediterranean diet. The Greeks don't eat the way the Italians eat, and the Italians don't eat the way that the French and the Spanish eat. There's different ways to implement this diet, and the benefits are the same. The key is to regularly feature on your plate plant-based foods, use generously olive oil, and make meat and animal products be more the side dishes. It's not about counting calories, it's not about a list of off-limit foods or food groups. And it's also not about having a pile on your plate of starchy pasta or rice with little something else. Having spent a lot of time in the Mediterranean region, in countries in the Mediterranean region, one of the really striking things that I've observed is how tied people's daily eating pattern and decisions and choices of what to put on the table is tied to what's available in the local markets. And to a large extent, that's available in the United States as well. Farmers markets have really blossomed, and what's available there is typically what's the freshest, most nutrient-dense food for the given time of year. And if that drives people's choices of what to put on the table or what to plan to eat, it brings them closer to this Mediterranean diet tradition. What I love about the Mediterranean diet is that it includes easy-to-find everyday foods, and it does not include any specialty, expensive food products or items. So I think that's a really great message that not only is it easy to implement, but it is easy to adapt no matter where you live and what is regionally available to your, or what your own food tradition calls you to do. Letting yourself off the hook by not expecting some kind of production that involves, cooking a big piece of meat that may take hours and still may not come out right. But allowing yourself to be creative around meal planning and around cooking, and using what you have available, and not worrying about what the final product looks like, or whether it adheres to some kind of preconceived format of meat and two sides, can I think really facilitate certainly different meal experiences, but also a different relationship with food.
Hey, and just a reminder, you can find all of our Healthier Together stories at fox13seattle.com.